What's up, YouTube? It's John here. And man, oh man, what did I tell you guys? I predicted it. Lions beating the Chiefs. And it didn't go the way I expected to go. It was definitely a low-scoring game, Both offenses were very rusty. And you can tell, they weren't 100%, especially the Chiefs, because those wide receivers were terrible. They were dropping everything, and they needed Kelsey bad. But the Lions got it done. So I look for them to be a contender this year. I think that this is their year that they get back to the playoffs. But you see the title of the video. What matters the most is this man right here, Joe Burrow. Joey Franchise, Joe Burr, Joe Shiesty. He's the GOAT, man. Literally became the highest paid player in NFL history. 5 years, $275 million. Like, if I got $1 million, I would be happy. I would be set for life. This dude got $275 million. Stupid money. And it's just crazy, seeing how far the Bengals have come the past 3 years. When we drafted this dude in 2020, we had high hopes. But this early, you could not tell me that all this would be happening this fast. First year, he gets injured, right? Torn his ACL and a freak injury. That alone could have killed his career, That just goes to show you the resilience, the heart. It's crazy. He bounces back from a torn ACL and takes the Bengals to the Super Bowl. I don't think people realize just how crazy that is. I don't think anyone's ever done that before. Bounce back from a torn ACL and take a team to the Super Bowl. And nearly win it too. I blame the O-line for that game. 7 sacks is insane. And we should have seen that coming because he was getting sacked stupidly all year. But I tell you what, bounces back, makes the Super Bowl, makes it to the AFC Championship the year following. And although that was not his best game, I'm sure he'll tell you, the refs were definitely cheating in that game. It's undisputable. It was definitely not a fair game. So we realistically could have been in the Super Bowl 2 years in a row. And I honestly think it's about to be another year where we get back to the Super Bowl and win it this time. I have full faith in him. I think this is the perfect year for us because now that we've paid him, I feel like this is the year he's going to win it. I firmly believe that. And I'm just so happy. The Bengals, we're really, before Burrow, we were nobodies. I'm not going to lie. Our fan base was non-existent. Our worth as a team, we're probably still the lowest, to this day, but it's just so crazy how far we've come in this little time, this 3 years. And I think year 4 is going to be the best one yet. I think this is the year. So, to Joe Burrow, congrats, man. Seriously, I would just hope one day I can just interview you and just pick your brain, because, when you're at that high of a level, you gotta have some, psychology, it's gotta be some mental, gymnastics that you have to go through, with all the talks that people talk about you, the big games. It's just, I can only imagine that much pressure. It's probably insane. So I would just love to interview you one day, man, and just pick your brain, man. But like I said, congrats and cheers to the Bengals, man. We got this dude 5 more years. Hopefully the rest of his career. And yeah, who they?